How the heck we doing, YouTube? In today's video, I'm gonna show you my postfx settings, my Nvidia settings, and my monitor settings. Because I get a lot of questions. Hey Dines, what's your postfx? What's your postfx? And it's not only the postfx. You can't really. I can't give you my postfx settings because I don't know, like, your monitor. How bright is it? Do you have black equalizer on? Do you have it off? Do you even know what it is? Well, a black equalizer or a white stabilizer, I don't know. There's a lot of like companies name it differently, but the main thing what they do is make your screen brighter on certain areas. Currently, I'm using an Alienware monitor. The black equalizer is not that good. BenQ's is really, really, really better. It's 10 times better than this one. Personal opinion. Okay, don't hate me on that one. So basically what it does is, if you search up black equalizer on Google, that's how it basically looks like with black equalizer, and that's without it. So on my monitor, this is this one right here. This one right here. And if I click on it, I can't. You see the difference? Even right here. So check out your monitor if your monitor has something like that. Like monitors from 2016 and above, or kind of every monitor that is above 60 Hertz should have something like that. Check it out. It's really important. You will need it, especially when you play maps that are really dark, Interchange, or in whatever game. It's like really needed. After that, I want to show you guys my Nvidia settings. A lot of people, I have my FPS uncapped, which is not good. My PC is water cooled, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with temps. I basically have 350 FPS in the menu. My FPS, my GPU is always on 100% when I play Tarkov. Always. No matter what I do. It's always on 100%. It's not that healthy for a card if you have a bad cooling, but for me, I don't care. I have a 2PC setup, so I don't need my GPU to do anything else than just play the game in the FPS. And how you do that is you have to go in your Nvidia settings. You have to go on Manage 3D Settings, scroll down, and disable vertical sync. Just put it on off, okay? Remember, Nvidia vertical sync always on off. You put that on off. The other thing that I wanted to tell you is about the digital vibrance. I have my digital vibrance always on 100%. A lot of CSGO players know about it. Other people probably don't know about it. I have it always on 100%. I think it helps in Tarkov. Usually, I think it's on 50. I don't know if you can see the difference on the screen, but it makes your colors pop a little bit better. So you can determine the difference when you see like an enemy and he's like in the grass. You should be able to see the enemy a little bit better with digital vibrance on 100%. After that, I'm going to show you my postfx settings and why I use them. So one thing before I show you my postfx settings, the other thing with the vertical sync, if you remember, always Nvidia on off if you want to have uncapped FPS. Currently we have 330 FPS, right? Nvidia off. But if you go in the game, make sure it's enabled. You need to enable it in the game and disable it in the Nvidia control panel to get to uncap your FPS. So that is my settings. That's what I use. Texture quality, I usually have it on medium. I upped it a little bit to see the difference. It's taking kind of a few FPS away, but I'm good with it. Now let's go over to postfx. That is currently my postfx settings. Everybody's asking for it. It's 132, 115, 1010. But I play labs mostly. So those postfx settings, if you use them on shoreline, it will be totally garbage. You won't be able to see. So people asking me, what are my postfx settings? It really depends. Like if I go shoreline, you can be 100% sure that I will disable my postfx settings, because there's no way I will be able to see something when I'm outside. Okay, inside there's a different story. But most of the time when I play shoreline or let's say customs, I close them because there's no way I will be able to see. It's so bright that you can't really see. When I play interchange, what never happens, I will have them on because, you know, you're basically inside, not outside most of the time. But again, if I would be outside, I will close them again because like giving you my postfx settings at the end of the day will not help you out. Only if you play labs. Well, if you play labs, they're good. But it's like giving you my sense, right? There's people who are playing with 4000 DPI on one. Where's the sense? On one, and I play on 400 DPI and 0.6 and 0.47. Usually 48, but I can't put it on 48. It goes on 49, and I can't click on it. So I have it on 47. You know, taking from other people's sense is the same thing. I feel like with your postfx, with the postfx settings. You know, we don't have all the same monitor, but if you have the same monitor, I have my black equalizer on 3. And that's my postfx settings. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I could help out a little bit. Make sure to subscribe, like, and if you have friends who need settings or anything like that, share it with them. Make sure to check me out on my Twitch channel. Link right there. See you soon, boys. Have a good one. Stay healthy.